situation because they're living in hell.
My deeply sourced White House insiders are here to take us behind the scenes tonight. PBS News Hour's Barron Lopez, NPR's Asma, Khalid, and Reuters Jeff Mason, all here at the table. Let me just read what Senator Chris Coons, a Democrat on Senate Foreign Relations, said tonight to our Morgan Rimmer when he was asked about this proposal. Now, he is a Democrat. Obviously, he's not Trump's biggest ally, but he said, quote, "I am speechless. That's insane. I can't think of a place on earth that would welcome American troops less and where any positive outcome is less likely in this situation."
I mean, I think he's probably channeling more than just Democrats with that comment. I think I'll be curious to see what people in the region say tomorrow. But the idea of U.S. troops being there, the idea of it being a real estate Riviera, from the money quote that you got out of your question, to just the fact that trying to upend history of decades and decades of U.S. policy there, some people no doubt do think that's insane.
I mean, you mentioned people in the region already. It's the middle of the night in Saudi Arabia. Saudi's foreign ministry just issued a statement reiterating that its position is no deal, no normalizing relations with Israel without a Palestinian state. They said that their position is unwavering. They are not willing to compromise on that. And so that was in stark contrast to what we heard from President Trump tonight, talking about how everyone was supportive of this plan. The question is, who's everyone?
And what he was articulating, he declined to say which leaders he had spoken with. What Trump was articulating is his basis from this. And Nadav made a good point that Trump was not saying they should be forcibly removed, but he was proposing it as this better idea for Palestinians, saying that they don't want to live in an area that has been decimated by Israeli strikes. But he was essentially arguing that how Gaza and its relationship with Israel has worked in the past decade since it's existed, hundreds of years, that essentially it's not worked before, so why keep doing the same thing was the argument he was articulating tonight.
Right. He's trying to say why attempt to continue down the path of a two-state solution. But, I mean, that, again, to everyone's point, this is not going to go over well in the region. There's already forceful pushback. I mean, you have to wonder, 3 days ago, Arab nations responded to Trump when he was floating the idea of Egypt and Jordan taking Palestinians. And they said no 3 days ago. I mean, is he now, because he has the prime minister here, using this as a negotiating tactic to try to apply pressure on them? I mean, that's one question that this raises.
And it's not just Democrats, I should be clear, that we're hearing from. Lindsey Graham is a huge ally of President Trump's. He responded tonight to our reporters on Capitol Hill, Jeff, and said, I think most South Carolinians would probably not be excited about sending Americans to